for more patience with your kids? Do you feel like this mama who said, I hope every day not to lose my patience, but I do, and I feel guilty about it. I apologize and tell my daughter why it happens. I've been praying for more patience, but it's not helped much so far. This mama has a 2-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 5-year-old. If you have one child or many children, it's safe to say that you have lost your patience at one point or another. We all have. There's not a right or wrong to losing patience. It shows you are human. But you are here because you are transforming into a renewed mama who every day chooses to think right, to speak right, and to respond right. And when your patience is tried, you can respond right. I believe that about you. So let's talk how. Hey mama, if you try to keep your patience but find yourself frustrated and shouting instead, if you've been praying for patience but the same things, the same triggers set you off again and again, you are in the right place. I'm Kimberly Mutar, and welcome to the Renewed Mama Podcast. I help mamas like you stay renewed in your thoughts, the words you say, and your parenting approach. I want to offer you 2 perspectives that will help you stay patient with your children instead of hoping every day not to lose your patience. Let's get started. When I think back to all the times I've lost my patience with my children in my 13 years now of parenting, it comes down to 2 letters, M-E, me. Totally selfish, I know, but losing my patience actually had little to do with my children. You're thinking, no way, Kimberly, what are you talking about? Hear me out. Yes, it may have been that one child was asking again and again, refusing to accept my no, and I got annoyed and lost my patience. Sure, 2 siblings seemed to be fighting all day, and I lost my patience and shouted, "Can't you just get along with each other?" Sure, I wanted potty training to go just like that. And after a while, the accidents got pretty annoying to clean up. I ran out of patience and went back to diapers several times with 3 toddlers. But when I got to the root of my impatience, it was M-E, me, at the heart of the problem. I was feeling pressure. Back in those early parenting days, we had financial struggles. We were down to 1 salary with a new house, a new car, and I was trying to grow a real estate business. We weren't communicating well in our marriage, and I was stressed and tired. I had expectations that I wasn't communicating about or they weren't being met. And I felt like I didn't have time for this child behaving this way. Have you ever said that before? I don't have time for this. But the children and how they behaved was just the trigger that brought the impatience up and out of me into shouting and annoyance and frustration. I took it out on them. I took it out on my husband. And that's what leads to the guilt. That's what this mom is sharing. I hope every day not to lose my patience, but I do, and I feel guilty about it. Because if you stop to examine your heart and your life, your work, what's going on, if you stop to examine that long enough, it's not your children that is at the heart of your impatience. So I ask you the hard question. Could your impatience be rooted in the same things as it was for me? What pressures or expectations do you have for yourself? Whether you know those expectations or those pressures or they're not realized yet. Must the house be in perfect condition all the time? Do you need to be in control? And when they behave in a way that you don't know how to handle and you don't like that, or you've tried everything you know to do with this child, but it doesn't seem to work, what more can you do? So you lose patience. In that moment, when you feel yourself beginning to lose your patience, stop and say, don't take this out on them. What is actually going on here? Actually touch your heart or touch your mind, because you're thinking, in what area of my life am I feeling pressure or stress? Breathe. You can say, I can choose patience right now. I choose patience. I am patient. Okay, you're not going to like the number 2 perspective, but I'm going to say it anyway. You may be losing your patience again and again because of not parenting well, not training your children well. Now, don't hear me wrong. You are a great mama. You are doing the best you can with the knowledge you have. We all are, and we love our children dearly, but we don't know what we don't know. And maybe you just haven't trained or taught your children well enough that ends up trying your patience. Maybe you expect them to just know this. Maybe you expect them to see you doing it, and so they should just know to do it too. Follow your example. Maybe you think that you should only have to tell them once, and they'll just remember it. Maybe you just expect them to see the toys on the floor or the dirty clothes and just pick them up without being asked. This is totally absurd, right? I know, but this is how I used to think, honest. Now, you know why I lost my patience a lot. Do you need help, like I needed help, to teach my children how to listen the first time? To say, yes, mommy, as a way to acknowledge that they heard me. To stop what I was doing, to look them in the eyes, to smile, to give them one direction at a time instead of being the whirlwind that ran around the house shouting orders. To see a need and lend a helping hand without being asked. That all takes training or grooming. I needed that parenting help. There were many times that I had to stop and say, okay, wait, Kimberly, are you expecting them to just know this? You have to train them. You are their teacher. I had to remind myself of that. Or else, you and I will train our children to not listen until we count to 3, or until we shout, or until we say 5 times that it's time to go and then practically have to drag them out the door. Or to keep nagging us because we nagged them. All of that is poor training that leads us to losing our patience. It's not a happy time when we do. It just causes a lot of strife. So in what areas do you need to give more training to your children? Mama, if you need help, parenting help, you do lose your patience and feel guilty about it afterwards. You've tried everything and nothing is working with your children. You don't know what is the right way to respond. Go to speaklifebadges.com and reach out to me on the Let's Chat Contact Me page. We can hop on a Zoom chat and get you the answers you are praying for so that you don't need to keep apologizing to your children for losing your patience. By the way, I'm so proud of this mama for apologizing to her children when she lost it. One of the best gifts you can give your children is to say, I'm sorry, I messed up. Mommy lost her patience. Not because of you, but because of something mommy is working through or feeling inside. Please forgive me. It was not right of me to take it out on you. Hug and make it right with them. Forgiveness and reconciliation is a beautiful gift that shows honor and a sincere desire for peace and unity in your home. I want to bless you, Mama. You've been called Mama. That's a high calling. Walk in a manner worthy of your calling, with humility, gentleness, with patience, bearing with one another in love. Be diligent to preserve the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. That's Ephesians 4:2. You can do this by stopping. When you feel your impatience rise up, ask, what is actually going on here? What pressures or frustrations am I feeling right now? Or ask, do we need more training here? How have I not taught them well enough to, and then whatever it is, you fill in the blank. Again, if you need parenting help, go to speaklifebadges.com and reach out to me on the Let's Chat Connect page. We'll hop on a Zoom chat and get you the answers that you are looking for so that you think right and speak right and respond right in each area of your life. I encourage you that when you win, when you are patient, you do respond right, woohoo, that you celebrate. Give yourself a high five. Do a little party dance or eat a piece of chocolate. Celebrate you, because the little wins become more and more often until losing your patience, shouting, getting angry becomes less and less a part of your default response and your story. You are a renewed mama. You can even give yourself a Speak Life badge that says, I am patient. Yes, I know that Speak Life badges are for kids, but sometimes we like a good sticker too. So do your children. When you see them being patient while they wait for your help, or being patient for dinner to be ready, or helping another sibling when they wanted to run on ahead, celebrate them with the Speak Life badge that says, I am patient. You can get the Speak Life Badges sticker award books at speaklifebadges.com. Mama, have you added the Renewed Mama podcast to your favorites for encouragement every Tuesday and Thursday? Follow or subscribe so that you won't miss an upcoming episode. If any of this content on the Renewed Mama podcast has blessed you or helped you in any way, would you take a moment right now and leave a review? We are one episode away from 50, and I have yet to receive one review. Now, I'm not begging, but I am saying that leaving a review helps me know whether or not this content is helping you to think right, to speak right, and to respond right. Leaving a review also helps more mamas like you find the podcast and learn that they can keep watch over their thoughts and their words so that they stay renewed and live from a place of joy and peace as we juggle all the mama things. I thank you in advance for leaving a review. I can't wait to read yours. Don't forget to DM 3 mamas you know who struggle with keeping their patience too. We're in this mama thing together, friend. Thank you. I'll see you on Thursday as we talk about how to stop sibling fighting. Until then, take care. Bye. If there is one gift that you could give your children today, it would be your words, chosen carefully and spoken well. The words you speak today are like seeds planted in their hearts and minds. These word seeds will sprout and bear fruit in their life as they grow and become adults. Use Speak Life badges, sticker award badges, along with suggested scripts or words you can say in the situations you encounter with your children. These scripts are designed to help you to speak to your child's individual personality, to break lies they may be believing, and to help them to grow up with a truth-filled mindset. Get them today at speaklifebadges.com.
Austin the Hedgehog is bringing mailbox fun to your kids. Your children ages 3 to 13 can receive mailbox surprises like activity postcards, happy birthday cards, stickers, crafts, recipe cards, coloring pages, puzzles, special gifts like the I Am Loved journal, a tumbler, Austin's matching happy birthday toque, and so much more from Austin the Hedgehog, straight to your mailbox with their own name on it each month. All teaching life lessons such as helping, using time wisely, how to monitor their own screen time, how to choose the right friends. Being strong means more than just muscles, how to have self-control, and their words are like seeds that will grow into fruit in their life. It is oh so good from Austin the Hedgehog. 2 subscription levels are available. Register your children today at austinskidsclub.com.